Hi guys, Oleg Tkach here with your weekly rate update. And the Fed met this week, and all their comments were an extreme focus by investors as they're looking at what's the Fed going to be doing now, what's the Fed going to be doing in the future. Overall, the Fed raised interest rates by 0.25%, which was absolutely expected of them to do. If they raised them by more than 0.25%, it would have pretty much signaled that the Fed really doesn't care about the banking system and what happened with Silicon Valley Bank and some other banks, which higher interest rates pretty much caused them financial issues and everything else. So they couldn't go higher. At the same time, too, if they didn't raise rates at all, it would have signaled to investors that the Fed no longer is concerned about inflation, which is definitely not the case. So the safe move for the Fed was 0.25%, which is what they did. Now, the comments that the Fed made were more important. The first and foremost, the overall theme was they said that the financial markets have been impacted more than what the reports have been saying, which pretty much means that they're saying that interest rates have done their job. The raise of rates have done their job to where the overall financial scenario or conditions of the economy is worse than what the reports are saying, which is what the Fed wanted to do. I just want to relate kind of back to our original videos where we said the Fed is trying to slow things down. That was positive. They did say that the Fed will raise in the future if they need to. And the question, the big comment was if they need to, which in reality, as of right now, based on what's happening, there really isn't any reason to raise further. Another thing that they said is that, are rate cuts in the future? No, they said that is absolutely nothing that they're considering whatsoever in the future, as they feel like there's still a chance for a soft landing, and a soft landing in their eyes is inflation slowing down, the economy slowing down but not breaking, and us kind of leveling out into a more of a slower pace in general. So overall, what have rates done since then? All these comments have been rate friendly. What we've seen since the Fed meeting is rates get a little bit better, and the overall trend right now seems to be, as we look at the next 12 months, that we're going to see rates continuing to slowly improve, unless, of course, something else comes out that changes in one way or another. For example, let's say there was more banking issues that would come out that would cause the Fed to possibly have to completely change stance and maybe lower rates. That would then drive rates lower. Or if there was some inflation news that came out where inflation was significantly worse, then that, of course, would change things as well. Now, one thing that we've been talking about is May. Why is May so important? Because a lot of the reports that are going to be coming out after May are going to be comparing ourselves to inflation from May of last year, which was already high. So most people feel, investors feel, that the reports after May are going to be inflation friendly. If we have a scenario where we have inflation friendly reports plus negative banking issues, the combination of those two could send rates down lower than expected this year. Either way, it seems that at this point, kind of the worst in rates is behind us. Well, what does that mean to your buyers? Well, what does it mean to your buyers? If rates continue to go down, we might see more and more and more bidding wars, which we're starting to see already. And so this might be a perfect opportunity for those that have been on the sideline to still get in while you could still negotiate, as it appears that we are heading into more kind of the lower rate territory. So there you have it. That is your weekly rate update. We'll keep you updated as we go. Otherwise, if there's anything we can do for you, reach out to us. We do have weekend coverage. If you run into any pre-approvals this weekend that you need help with, our team's available and ready to go. Reach out to us and we'll take it from there. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.